Welcome to episode 9 of Meat, Sweats, and Menopause. I'm Joe, the Midwestern man, and with me, my co-host and beautiful partner, Kirsty Jane, the Brit Chick. Welcome.
Hello. Hi, how's it all going?
Doing well. We always like to say we're the hottest couple podcasters, and we're not talking about that in a vain way, right? It's just about meat, sweats, and menopause. So not
We're
only
hot all the time.
Well, I was going to say it's like 100 and something degrees here in Arizona, and it's a little early, if you ask me. So,
yeah, super hot today. We actually just got back from Mexico a couple of hours ago, right?
See.
See.
Yeah. Yep. So we were down in Mexico. The great thing about having a place down there and to be able to go down there is that, real life adulting responsibilities follow you to your sort of destination getaway places as well. So we had a little translation, something a little lost in translation, so to speak, with the electric bill. So we had to make sure we get down there before the power got turned off, because they don't mess around with that stuff down there. So hello, everyone. Welcome. Coming aboard. Yeah. So you want to share the story, or are we going to leave everyone in suspense about our?
I'm just waiting for you to stop talking. I'm trying not to interrupt you.
Next week I'll be doing my own show.
Bluntly. We'll be arguing about the comments. Okay, I'll be quiet. Go on, carry on.
No, it's all you.
I'm just waiting. I'm just pausing. See. So, what I would like to just say before we start anything at all is there was a time change last week, right? Daylight savings time. So for all of those of you who are in Canada, it's not 6 o'clock anymore. It's 6 o'clock. We're Mountain Standard. I always got really confused about this, but here in Arizona, we are Mountain Standard Time. And for you guys in Canada, you observe daylight savings, don't you? So that means you're now at 7 o'clock and we're at 6 o'clock. So that's why for those of you that were hanging out, waiting at 6 saying, where are you? We were right here because it was only 5 o'clock then for us. So we're just letting you know. Yeah,
well, it's not just Canadians. It's also folks from the Midwest here, out east. Basically, every state other than us, other than Arizona and a small little piece of Indiana, everyone else slid forward. We stayed the same. So when we kept saying 6 hour time, it was basically an hour ahead for everyone. So let us know in the comments if that still works for everyone. We can kind of adjust if need be, but that's what happened. And we probably just didn't make that clear. So at any rate, yeah, we're back. So you want to talk about our electrical challenge in Mexico?
Our electrical challenge. Mexico is really interesting. Where we are anyway. And it's like, this is what I love about it. It's very old school. So your electricity bill, you don't get sent the bill, because where we live, we don't really have an address that things get mailed to anyway. We don't have mail. But there is a shop in town where you go and put money into cash to get your electricity. And if you're not there and you don't put the money in, then you don't have electricity. And so we go there quite a bit. And we usually have keep up with it. But sometimes life gets busy and you forget. And we suddenly realize, oh, my gosh, because they only bill you like every 2 months. And there is an app that you can have too, where you can actually see it, which we did. But then they have a cutoff date. And if you miss that payment by like 1 day or 2 days, they cut you off. They're like absolutely mercenary. So that's happened to us before. We didn't realize that happened, and we went out once, and it had been, our freezer and fridge had been off in like 100-degree temperatures for like 2 weeks, and we got there and the whole place was just like brutal. I grew up on
a pig farm, and the smell of that condo was worse than the pig farm in the summer. So it was pretty brutal. So we didn't want that to happen again.
It was so bad. So that was our first experience. That was like in the summer. We went there thinking we were going for a week to enjoy our time there, and ended up spending half a day clearing everything out, not having any power, because then it takes a couple of days for the power to come back on, especially if it's on a weekend. So we would have had no power, no air conditioning, just everything. So we just literally turned around and drove all the way back home again, didn't we? Yeah,
that was last summer when that happened. But this time we were lucky. We we thought we were kind of in that no man's land, kind of gray zone of not sure if it got turned off or whatever. So anyway, we raced down there a couple days ago. Luckily, through the grace of God, we avoided disaster for a second time, and the freezer and all the stuff in the fridge, everything was fine. The electricity was on, so we were relieved.
It was a miracle, literally a miracle. So.
But it is wild how you have to go to like their building where they have like those ATM like little kiosks, and then they went from being able to where you could take like a U.S. credit card or debit card, and to like you literally have to feed it pesos. So it's like this whole unique, and all of that for 2 months worth of electricity, $25. So it was like all this effort for like. Oh man. But anyway, cool times. Got to see the ocean, got to spend St. Patty's Day down on the beach, which was pretty cool. So what did y'all do for St. Patty's? Anyone do anything fun? Hello, Robert. Good to see you, Donna. Hello. And if I do take and do my own show next week, Brendan's thinking it should just be the solo badminton Joe.
Yes. Do we win this one?
Yeah, badminton.
So in case this is what Brendan created. In case you weren't here in the last few episodes, this is all about the fact that Joe says badminton to describe the sport that has shuttlecocks.
It's not just me. It's my family does too.
All of your gang from out there say badminton rather than badminton as it's spelled. And we got into a bit of an argument about it, but now you've become a rap star. You are badminton, and so
wiggity whack. You're right.
So if you like that, thanks there, Brendan.
Yeah, this is and if we get 200 live viewers, then I'll wear this little getup. We got to do the ice skating shirt first, right?
I was going to post. I was going to bring it out, but I thought you'd get upset about it, so I didn't. But
this show is basically Kirsty unleashing all of her venom from the previous week.
You said, please don't post that.
I don't love it.
I just sent it to you to show you. You're like, don't you dare post that. And I was like, okay, I won't. So I didn't. So I'm being nice.
Ambulance, library, like people who say library, and people ambulance, like us.
Specifically,
Donna. Yeah, specifically. I specifically told you not to show that picture, Kirsty. Right?
Something like ambulance.
Yeah, that's exactly. I mean, maybe I have a whole new thing I'm on to. Like this could sweep the land. It could be a whole.
That mess you up that people say wrong all the time.
Right.
What that's I actually like that specifically, yeah. Specifically speaking, what other words are there? I'm trying to think. I'm sure our dictatorial is that even a word? Am I actually doing that right? Are people that love diction?
Careful.
Our diction lovers.
This is a family
show.
They
have or nuclear. Or
nuclear.
I was about to say
nuclear.
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 Probably, yeah. It's all coming out now. I love it. Come on, let's get it out.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, the words that like are like a pet peeve when you hear people say it, right?
Someone.
When you you gotta be careful with that one too.
There's so many of them,
right?
Especially the Brits. They like to. Yeah. Brendan likes those words.
Are we gonna do that like limerick thing again, where we have to guess what you're saying? Like that was so weird. I couldn't even keep up.
The Cockney rhyming slang. Anybody else on? There's a bunch of different people on here tonight. So does anybody else know what Cockney rhyming slang is? So, bird day.
Bird day.
I love that.
Bird day. Happy bird day.
Happy birthday. Yeah.
Is that like when you're? Oh, you know what I do that my kids get irritated by? I say when you give someone the bird, the middle finger. Yeah. I say you're flicking someone off. They say you're flipping someone off. What say the audience? Which is it? Like you're flicking them off. And they're like, no, Dad, it's flipping them off. Like flipping them the bird.
Yeah, I would say flipping them off too.
Yeah, I don't think that's wrong, but I also think flicking people off is just a little more emphatic.
It's really vulgar.
I'm not here to say, I'm agnostic. I don't really have a strong view on it at all. Wow, that didn't take long. My kids are right.
Oh my god, flicking and flipping. Yeah, here's the difference.
Flicking.
I think it all depends on where you come from.
Yeah,
right?
maybe. Yeah, because Darla's from the Midwest also. So maybe it's a Midwestern thing that we say flicking up. Midwest Gen Xers say flicking.
Porno.
Well, that's because you're British and everything kind of distills down to that for you guys.
Well, the other thing I think actually, someone told me this is in England, everything that we say, like you'd say, like if I was you'd say that person needs, like we would say a kick up the bum. Everything is up the bum, or like you guys would say like in the bum or in the pants or something.
We wouldn't say bum. We wouldn't even mess around with that.
Kick in the butt, kick in the ass.
No, I'm going to kick him in the ass. In the ass, right?
Okay, so yours is in, ours is up. We would say you're going to kick you up the ass.
See,
that's a distinction.
The way the prepositions traveled across the Atlantic has made a very unique. Yeah,
I feel like we're more violent.
What?
I feel like we're more violent.
Yeah. Well, you sent me that little video this morning about like the little cartoons, like where the Americans are like, "Hey, I got a new job," and it's like two little cartoon guys, or one's like, "Hey, I got a new job. Oh, great, bro, congratulations!" And then it kind of banters, and then the British version of that is like, "Oh, shut up, you fat wanker," and all this stuff. It was like, wow, that escalated quickly.
It's true. That was a big distinction for me when I moved to Canada, and like in England, like whenever you make a mistake, like everybody likes to call it out, like, "Ah, you idiot! I can't believe you just did that! Ah, you wanker! Oh, you idiot!" Like everybody's joking around, and then you just kind of like laugh because it's very self-deprecating. But here it's the other way around. Everybody wants to high five you and be like, "Hey, good job! Well done! Well done!" And I had a really hard time with that because I went onto a volleyball court just to play rec volleyball, like mixed volleyball, whatever. And I'd never played it before. And so I felt really stupid to start with. So anyway, I was doing it and I was messing up and I'm just laughing at myself, like thinking, oh my God, what an idiot. And I'm just completely laughing. And everyone's coming up like this. And I didn't know what this meant. I didn't know.
High five?
Because we just don't do that. You'd rather just punch someone in the arm, go, "Oh, you idiot," or like ruffle someone's hair. But everyone's like high-fiving, like, "Good job, well done," every time you did anything. And I'm like,
you know what you should have started with instead of volleyball, just to get the right vibes? You should have started with badminton.
Yeah, badminton. It's just such a different culture. It's very funny.
Yeah.
We're just so mean and rude and uncouth in England.
Well, they don't even let you sit with the fellow, like, as I understand it, if you were to go to in Europe, a football game, but here a soccer game, you're not even allowed to sit in the same section as the opposing team's fans because you guys are so unruly. That's right, yeah?
Yeah, we're just so violent, yeah.
Right. And I understand that. Yeah. I totally get it. Yeah. Makes sense.
Right. There you go. Oh, yeah. How about volleyball? What?
Volleyball?
No. Oh, Vol?
Volleyball? Oh, instead of ball? I don't know.
I'm confused. That's everything mixed in together now. We've got accents, we've got words. Very confused about all of that. But yeah, it's definitely a culture shock.
Yep.
Yeah. I feel like
Robert's asking about our AC. So, yep, that's working too. He cut in. That was from before when we were talking about the electric. Not only that, our AC went out last time. That's working now. So, just wanted to acknowledge that. Everything's good there. Mm-hmm. Any other, just checking the comments here. So, thanks for checking in, Robert. What else we got? Yeah, volleyball. Yeah, I think we're looking good here.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
Back to Britain and all you rebel rousers.
Instead of volleyball, some people will say volleyball. Really? See, I've not heard that one. Is that a Canadian thing? Are you familiar with that, Joe?
I have not heard of this at all. So I know volleyball. That's the
right.
Yeah. And I'll give you a high five for your efforts when you first tried it. Congratulations on a job well done.
Thanks.
It's like participation trophies, right?
Yes.
Like our generation was like, you really need to. You really sucked in that. You missed the play, and then the next generations were like, you get a participation trophy, right? So
this is one definitely. Nip it in
Which
the
is
bud,
it?
nip it in the butt. It's bud. But your T's are D's anyway, so that's why I
Like butter?
yeah, butter. Better,
Right, so
butter.
nip it in the bud.
Yeah, and well, oh my god, that's the other one, St. Patty's Day. Like it I see signs like St. Patty's Day, and it's like, what?
No, I don't. I just think I don't think that Americans like that aren't familiar that Patty is for Patrick and Patty is for Patricia. I don't think they understand that it's a gender thing.
Oh, Patrick, that way. As in football.
What's that? Football?
Robert, who says that?
Is scapegoat versus scapegoat?
That's like a superhero. His scapegoat is here.
Well, that's my sidekick. That's well, this is the whole thing.
Robert, is that actually real? Do you have someone that does that?
That's Robert. Don't wrap me out, bro. Come on.
Did you say that and you're bringing the one up?
No, I don't do that. That is funny though.
Scapegoat. That's hilarious.
I would want an escape goat if I was ever in an escape room because they seem perfectly positioned for that. So.
Oh my god. The scapegoat.
What else you got, Robert? You're killing us over here. The 24 scapegoat. It's you should look into it. They've really made a lot of great improvements to the 2026 Ford Scapegoat.
That's going to be my new phrase, an scapegoat. I just think that's like hilarious. Oh my gosh.
That is great.
I want to know who actually says that.
I know. I want to know too. Inquiring minds want to know.
Yes.
Do you remember that? Did you guys have the Inquirer over in England?
The National Enquirer?
The National Enquirer, yeah, where it was like, where it was like all the, just like silly, like aliens are, amongst us or whatever, it's, yeah.
Sorry, I was drinking. I paused.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
your answer, because if I talk too much, I get called out. So I'm just, just allowing.
When you're on a soliloquy, I just try not to.
I take a nap with my eyes open when you do it, so you can't even tell. I'm just like, I'm doing it right now.
Oh, I can tell.
Wait, what? Are you talking? More cowbell. Damn right. Need more cowbell. I don't know if you noticed or not, but we don't have a lot of songs that feature the cowbell. So, do you know that skit?
Yeah, I don't find it funny.
I didn't think so. You're more of a Monty Python person, aren't you?
Not really. I don't know. It's Saturday Night Live, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know why I've never found that funny. I don't know if it's
because it's nobody really falling down or dressing up like women and dudes, you know what I mean? Like stuff like that. Yeah.
English pantomime, you mean? No,
yeah, that kind of stuff.
I don't know. I just don't find it funny. I really have tried. I know it's a culture thing. Trust me, I've tried really hard.
Do you know who I think is the funniest Brit? Is Ricky Gervais. Like, I love how witty and smart ass he is. It's brilliant. But I do struggle with a lot of British humor because I lean toward the American humor. But last one, I could care less versus I couldn't care less.
Right. Totally. I'm with you on that
Robert,
one.
you're dialing them in, brother. Those are all excellent examples of just not using the language properly.
I still need to know who says the scapegoat.
The scapegoat. Yeah.
T-shirt with a scapegoat on it. That's fantastic. That's really tickled me. Where's Donna? She says, what did she say? Hey, you could do a whole show about famous sayings that are pretty much not understood. Like, don't look a gift horse in the mouth. I know, right? Or bird in the hand is worth two in the bush. Or there's many. Did you know that?
Yeah,
Did you know that one? You say that?
Like what the origin story of them is?
No, but do we have the same stories? Like, do we have the same? What do we even call these things? Sayings, I guess. A bird in the hand is worth two in the bush. Like, do you know that? Is that a renowned?
Yes,
is that a worldwide thing, or is that English?
I'm familiar with that. Yes, I am.
Okay.
Do you know the origin story of mind your P's and Q's?
Yes. Oh,
I know the origin story. I know that origin story. So I will wow and amaze you all with a little factoid of useless information. back when, like, I guess fights would break out in old taverns and pubs back in the day, probably in England, if I'm going to guess, where it happened, is that people had pints of beer and quarts of beer. So when something like that would break out, they'd say, mind your P's and Q's, pints and quarts, like to protect, like prevent your pints and quarts from.
Interesting.
Yeah.
But when would you use that?
Well, when the would-be fights break out in the old English pubs, because I'm assuming it was an English pub. It couldn't have been American.
How does that relate to what it actually means? Because it's about manners, isn't it?
Mind your P's and Q's. Just pay attention to them. Don't let the baby out with the bathwater, because the babies always, the dads were always the dads, and then there was like the hierarchy of who got to take a bath, and the babies were last, so the water was usually so dirty you couldn't even see. So they would say, don't let the baby out with the bathwater, because the babies were the last to get bathed.
And they might disappear down the plug, down the hole.
Well, I mean,
but what I'm just going back to these P's and Q's things. Like, what for you, as like, I'm asking you personally, when would you use that phrase, mind your P's and Q's? What does that mean to you?
I wouldn't.
But what does it mean to you?
It would be like, I think, kind of like mind your manners, or like just mind your place. Like if you're like a kid at an adult event, don't, mind yourself. Like be respectful, be polite and stuff.
Okay, no, it's interesting, because when you say P's and Q's, to me that's like, make sure you say please and thank you.
Donna, Donna doesn't think I'm right, so I'm doing my best here. I'm just riffing. This is live.
That's why I asked you, because I was like, I get that it's got a meaning, but I was like, how's that relative to how we use? Because it's interesting. Everyone's saying the same thing. Like they would use it with their kids to mind their manners. Like make sure. I always thought P's and Q's meant please and thank you. Make sure you say please and thank you. Mind your manners.
Well, how's a Q? Thank you. Like P would be please, and Q would be. But it's thank you, not thank you.
I know it is, but P's and Q's.
Bad man. Sure.
I don't know. I'm not trying to be right.
Yeah, for sure.
Trying to be right.
I don't use it. I think it's an outdated turn of phrase, in my opinion. But I probably have used it. In all of my years, I probably have used it here and there. On my 52 laps around the sun, unless you're a flat earther, then whatever it is that it does. But
P's and Q's, Rothwell. Oh, Brendan. Okay, usually refers to please and thank you. The origin is different now. It might be too boring for this show. Would it be the one that Joe just explained? Yeah,
and that's how our viewers just dropped off. Everyone just fell asleep. In tonight's little not off to sleep episode, Joe will tell the fake origin story of P's and Q's. I thought I read that somewhere.
The dirty bathwater is of no value, but the baby probably
yeah,
deserves to be saved, depending on how it's all going with the mother in the moment.
I could care less. I couldn't care less.
It's about that. Otherwise, you're just going to be my scapegoat.
Right. From now on, I am Kirsty's scapegoat.
I love that. It's like Batman and Robin, Kirsty and a scapegoat. It's like,
right. I'm with scapegoat, and then get like a finger pointing that way, and I'll always have to stand on that side of you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think we should get T-shirts made, and Robert gets a royalty.
Yeah, there you go. Early days of printing P and Q letters look the same. So it was a reminder to be careful when typesetting. Oh, really? Yeah. Well,
let's get the fact checkers.
Yeah. It's great that everyone can do this while we're talking, because I can't do it at the same time. So.
Yeah, no, this is great. This is. I love how the show just takes on its own.
It just evolves, right?
Like life. Like this, we really didn't think this is where it would go, but here we are. We're 25 minutes into the show, and we're all getting a lesson on proper diction, how to pronounce things properly.
Mm-hmm.
Origin stories that may or may not be true on my part. All of it. You get it all here on Meat Sweats and Menopause.
Yeah, totally. It's amazing. So what else? What else you got?
Well, cast your mind if you will. It was a cold, Chat GPT, exactly.
Yeah.
Yep, so Chat GPT can be wrong too, right? It searches the web.
Yes. I actually, what do we all think about that? Whether it's chat or any kind of AI, I think it's absolutely, I think it's brilliant for research. I mean, obviously you have to use your own discernment and double check things and make sure, but like, I think it's
great for stuff like this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
It is never wrong. Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool. Is this AI? Is that a chatbot making comments? Brad, blink twice if Brad, blink twice if you need help.
Susan, I used it last night on the snake. Oh my gosh, yes, the snake. Like, did you see? Susan, I said, Joe has a terrible phobia of.
We've talked about it. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't even say the words. But I sent him that photo that you said. Was it a photo or video you posted of the snake? It was outside a photo on Facebook. Door? Oh,
yeah. God. So for everyone that's watching and trying to keep up, because she just jumped into it, it's a Susan had a rattler. I think it was a rattler, rattlesnake on her, like literally outside of her front door, and she posted it on Facebook, and I was like, oh hell no, that's. No way. I hate snakes. I have an extreme phobia of snakes. So what's up, Rubes? So I said I can help with spiders. If anyone, needs a tarantula or a black widow or anything handled, what do we got there? Oh boy.
This is a scapegoat.
The scapegoat.
You can see it right now. Can you upload that? That would be great. I can try.
It ended up being a goober snake. I've lived here for 20 years and I've never heard of that species. Or is this a joke? This is a joke. Are we being set up?
No, she said a gopher snake.
It's a gopher snake. I got you.
I've never heard of that either.
It's a close relative of the goober snake. Yeah. They're like very close.
Do they eat gophers? Is that why it's a gopher snake? Or it's just
I don't think they'd turn them down.
Yeah.
So we had to go when we were in Mexico. We had to go get Kirsty's dog Rolo some medicine, and at the veterinary shop, and they have this gigantic boa, or is it a python? I don't even know what it is. It's one of those big, scary constrictor snakes.
Yeah,
it's probably like 10 feet long. It's gigantic.
Mm-hmm.
This is another thing. Ginormous. This is another thing. Gigantic, ginormous. Is ginormous an actual word? Anyway, it was ginormous, gigantic. It was huge. And Kirsty's like, don't go over there. So, of course, what do? I go over, check it out. So,
it's my Jedi man trick. I know you have to do whatever you're told not to do. So,
right. Just don't tell me not to do something, right? Yeah.
It was about 4 feet long.
Oh, wow.
That wasn't scorpions.
Yeah.
Feather boa.
A feather boa. Yeah. It's part of my whole ice skating. It's part of my whole ice skating outfit with the sequins and the sparkly things,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. This is this is completely unhinged. What is going on?
I have no idea. But now we've got everybody back on our time zone again now, so they can
it's good to have everyone. It's good to have everyone back. Yeah. Yeah.
So now, so we have all these awful things that are coming out, because normally you don't get the snakes yet, do you? They don't come out of hibernation yet. It's just because it's it's what's the word? Not unnaturally, just unexpected heat wave we're having here right now.
Yeah, well, this is way premature. We're not normally hitting 100 until May, sometimes at the end of April maybe, but really doesn't get this hot. So
wow.
Hopefully it cools back down, because there's some work I need to do in the garage, and I'd like to get that cleaned out a little bit. And I was hoping that it wouldn't be 100 degrees, but it is what it is. So, anyone got any big summer plans? We got a little life cycle left of spring training baseball. We might try to get to another game before it gets. It's supposed to be around 70 right now, so super hot.
Wow. Ruby says, I saw a muskrat at the barn the other day. Never seen one in my life before, and it was huge. What does a muskrat look like? Is it an actual rat, or is it just called a muskrat? Like, is it a different kind of animal? I don't know. Like, what was it? Where was it, Rubes? Was it like running around, or was it sitting somewhere, or what was it doing? A muskrat.
25. That is way too cold. That is way too cold. While we wait for the answer of the muskrat, is it part of the badger family?
This is a water rat. Well, she lives on a lake and a river, right? So I'm guessing
it's a water rat.
It walked across in front of me.
Yeah, so Ruby lives on like a farm in the middle of Calgary. So it's like there's the river on one side, the Bow River, and then there's like a lake on the other side. It's really very, very cool property. And and so you've seen some pretty cool critters in your time there that have made themselves seen. So Roland's rat cousin. Rollo is Kirsty's dog. Oh, Roland. Sorry.
Roland rat. Did you have Roland rat? That was an English. So
this is what I get for reading quick. I thought it was Rollo. I thought we were making a joke about Rollo. I do not know Roland rat.
Yay, Roland rat.
I have no idea.
If you're English, you know what that means. Sorry.
This explains everything. They start young, don't they? They start with the sarcastic humor early over there.
It was Roland rat and Gordon the gopher. And he used to wear. He thought it was like a rapper. He like had chains on and a hat and stuff like that. Kind of like your.
You mean like this guy?
Yeah, but it was a rapper. It looked just like that. And I was really good at this whole like quickly sourcing information and being able to post it without losing myself on here. I would do that for you right now. A Google search.
Yeah, we're gonna have to spend some time learning how to enter with this platform a little better. But
I know. But Ruby's saying
because I'm technologically impaired. So
a small beaver with a rat tail. Oh,
sounds beautiful.
Sounds like the kind of thing you're like. Oh, and an osprey and 2 bald eagles that live
Kirsty
here.
don't bring up ospreys. It's a little too soon for Kirsty.
Oh my gosh.
We had an issue. Another Mexico story.
It was, yeah. Go ahead.
No, it's all you. I just want to introduce the story and then you can share
please. You can tell the story of the osprey.
Cast your mind, if you will. It was a crisp autumn eve.
Again, it was another photo opportunity.
In the year of our Lord 2025. We were down in Mexico, and we were out walking Rollo, and we were in where we were was very quiet. So it was like there wasn't like a lot of people or anything, and all of a sudden, and it was dark. It was nighttime. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, Kirsty's like freaking out, going, "Oh my god!" Like hysterically freaking out. And I couldn't see because it was kind of dark and I was a step or so to the side. And she had white, and when I say shit, I literally mean shit, all over her face, on her hoodie. There was white shit everywhere. Well, there was an osprey up on a telephone pole, and it decided to, in a very timely manner, relieve itself as we were walking by. And Kirsty was the not so beneficial benefactor of the experience. So
yeah, this is where the photo would
put in the comments. Anyone been shit on by a bird?
It wasn't just bird shit. It was like someone literally had a coffee mug and just threw the contents of it all over my face. It was so bad. It was so bad.
I'm gonna see if I can find it.
I know. I want to. It's. Do we have the? Are you looking up for the photo now? I need to try and post it on here. I'm scared that if I try and add this in here, that I'm gonna like shut down the StreamYard, because that's what happened last time. Do you have it? Can you see it?
Do.
You
can't really see it, can
you? Is. Oh my gosh.
That was the look of just complete disgust. And that is an osprey. A Mexican osprey's dirty work right there. So.
Oh my god. It's huge. Their wingspan is like 6-7 feet.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Sitting up there. It's like you sitting on the top of a pole. Like that's the size of it.
Okay.
Like your wingspan. No, you've got a huge wingspan as well. Like the width of your arms, isn't that like your height?
I could care less.
It is. So you'd have a 6'4" wingspan.
I would.
There you go. See, like an osprey.
There you go. Perfect.
Right.
So, do we have actually anything planned to talk about, or are we just going to talk about? We're just kind of. You know what I got the other day? I do have something that we could bring up if you.
Every time it gets to about 10 minutes till the end and some wild stuff happens and everyone's in the comments and then it's like, oh, we got to talk about this next time. And then I write it down and we come back here and we get sidetracked again. We never talk about what we're going to talk about. So I'm just kind of going with it. I do have a list of things that people brought up, but we don't have to talk about any of it.
Let's do it. Let's go.
You said you had a story. Tell me.
No, I don't have a story. I have something that I received in the mail, and we're going to save this one for next time.
Oh, now I'm curious.
We have a backstory.
I'm curious. Do tell.
I'm processing something, and I'm not sure. As a Gen Xer, and I have I was talking about this with Jillian the other day about how even though I'm 52, my mind still feels like I'm like in my early 20s, and maybe even younger. And so I don't feel like a middle-aged person. This is like in my mind. I don't. Body has its moments, but I got in the mail an offer to join. I don't know if you can see it. ARP. We got an ARP offer, and I just feel like that's for old people. But I am definitely age qualified. So any Gen Xers out there that have received the free fanny pack or the collapsible lunch, or cooler. What is it? A cooler, a collapsible cooler, or a fanny pack? There's a couple wonderful gifts that await me if I should join. But I'm having a hard time dealing with this.
Do we get a discount at Denny's? Don't we start that at 50?
No, my Moose Lodge membership gets us that. So
it's very upsetting, right?
Yeah, right. I don't like it. Yeah.
So to that point, Ruby said, talk about the Age of Attraction show.
Oh my goodness.
Who's seen that? I know Ruby has. We've been watching it. Is anyone else that's on here right now? Have you watched the Age of Attraction show?
I can neither confirm nor deny that I've watched this show.
We may have watched the entire season in one evening, except for the bits that we haven't come out yet. Is anyone watching that? It's hilarious. I don't know. What's your take on it, Joe? What do you think?
Had I seen it, hypothetically, well, first of all, I would say that I could care less. But I mean, I couldn't care less. I kid. Thanks, Robert. Those are gold. We're gonna be all week. We're gonna be escaping. The scapegoat is my favorite.
I like that. I want a shirt with a scapegoat on.
Yeah. So there's a show. It's the Age of Attraction. It's kind of along the same lines of the show Love is Blind, where people don't see each other and they date through like a microphone through a wall kind of thing, get to know each other first. With this the concept of this one is that people don't know the age of the people that are all on the show. So people get attracted to one another, they sort of couple up. And as it turns out, most of the people that they're showing in the show have a pretty significant age gap, as we've come to find out. The biggest one was the dude was 60, and the woman that he coupled up with was like 38 or something, right?
No,
37.
She's 27. She wasn't even 30 yet. She was 27.
Oh, that's right. So see how much
I mean, they both look. She looked older, and he looked young. He looked like he was in his 40s. And she looked like she was in her 30s. So, I mean.
So he's her dad's age, and she's his daughter's age, basically. Literally, not metaphorically. And so it led to some communication styles. What we found interesting, I'm speaking hypothetically because I can neither confirm nor deny that I've watched the show. But what we found interesting was that the communication style of the different generations and not so much what was being said, but how it was received, because you and I both felt like, hey, they're just shooting straight. They're talking, pretty blunt, pretty, honestly. The guy with the 60-year-old guy, he was like, hey, I don't really have time to mess around. Here's what I'm looking for. Here's what I don't want, and was pretty clear. The young lady was taken back by his directness and just the whole communication style. And then even from what you've seen in social media, that the generation that is her age was like, yeah, he was just, mansplaining and all the, things. And then people our age were more like, no, he's just being straight. Like he knows what he wants. He knows what he doesn't want. So kind of interesting.
Well,
so.
It was interesting because he probably talked in the way that her own dad would talk, right? Which is like, well, this is how it is. You just got to be honest about that, and you got to do that. And I'm not going to bullshit. Like he was mature. Like he'd had experience. He'd been around the block numerous times, and he kind of knew where he was at. And so I think what was going on was that physically, to look at, they were attracted to each other because, as I said, she looked older, he looked younger, and so that there wasn't much of an age gap in the way that they looked, but the way they communicated was super interesting. I was like, oh my god. And it was funny because all the online, because people talk about the show afterwards, and I was reading all the comments, and all the, you know, the women that were in this sort of like 20s 30s were all saying that this guy was like, you know, oh, who's he think he is, telling her how and I'm like, and then you saw the older women commenting going, no, that's a man who knows what he wants. Like, you know, like he was really not. And I thought, we both thought, we were like, we agree with him. We think, oh my God, maybe we're just really old. Like,
I just know that not that I ever plan on doing this, but if I were dating again, I wouldn't want to waste time with like superlative and, you know, just silliness. Like, here's what I would want and here's what I don't want. I wouldn't mince words either. I think he's, you know, as a 60-year-old, he's lived enough life to be able to discern what works and what doesn't. And I think he was just being straight up. But anyway, so yeah, we just find communication to be really interesting. Literally, nobody's commenting on this, so I don't know.
There might be.
This might have run its course.
It's probably no. I think this what's happening is there'll probably be a ton of comments all of a sudden in one go because it pauses.
Or this content.
This is nobody wants to talk about it.
We would rather talk about you getting shit on by an osprey. I'm just really old. That is confirmed. Yeah,
it was interesting because it went both ways, right? So he happened to be the older guy, but there was a woman who was my age. I just have to say it. So she was 54, but the guy she was dating was he was 29, 30. And like for the most part, again, like they I think, well, she actually looked way older than he did. You know the couple I'm talking about, the blonde lady and the redhead dude.
I'm just not interrupting.
I'm asking you a question. Like she was freaking out because he was the same age as her daughter. And so it like really, really kind of like freaked her out because she was like, my kids are not going to like be cool with this. They're not going to forgive me for this. They're going to think it's weird. But if she didn't have kids and didn't have that, like they actually got on really well. So it was just,
I think part of it is that it's a show. It is interesting, but I think it's a show and you're in this little magical place, you know, these cool little experiences that they set up. But like in the real world, I do think it would be really challenging to like for us, this show has like Gen X overtones to it and just kind of being the age that we are. So like when you brought up that, whatever that squirrel thing was, whatever earlier, the
rolling around,
right. Like, you know, your people of your generation in England would know exactly what that is. Just like, you know, underdog or something here, you know, and if you're our age as Gen Xers and middle-aged people trying to explain to kids like, hey, like I saw Van Halen in concert, they're not going to be like, they wouldn't like, I mean, my kids would because they think that's cool, but no, but like a lot of kids younger, they would, you know, that kind of stuff just doesn't land on them. So, so it's just,
it's on Netflix.
That's where the generational stuff gets challenging. It's just, you know, like just where you're at in your life experience.
Well, I could talk about this all night. Not necessarily the show, but just like I think it's fascinating. I love people. I think people are fascinating, right? So, but yeah. So Donna's like, sounds like the Macrons. Not meaning to offend. Now, there's a whole other thing with the Macrons, right? It's not just the age gap, but I'm not ready to go there.
It's still an open day of our generation.
I think. But I think what was interesting was that when these people were on the show, so initially when they met and they were all dating, like that was the first phase of it, everyone was just loved up and they all got along and age really didn't matter. It just wasn't a thing at all. But it wasn't, what would happen is they would date and then they had the opportunity to, if they decided that, yes, I want to continue this relationship and see where it goes, they would go to this hut and they would reveal their ages. And so that was the first part, was like, oh my God, because most people were taken aback. They had no idea that each other were those ages, even though they thought they did. They had no idea. And then the next phase of it was, okay, so you're going to stay together and we're going to give you a house. You have to live together. And now you're going to meet each other's friends and family. That's when it got real, because all of a sudden it was like, oh my God, what are people going to think, of me? Like, what are my kids going to think? What are my parents going to think? Like, what are my friends going to think? And it was like, it suddenly shifted the whole dynamic.
What hurt my feelings was that nobody said, what is the podcast Menopause and Meat Sweats and Menopause going to say? Nobody thought to ask that question.
Your feelings were hurt, were they? I
just feel a little excluded, so.
I hear you. I'm going to hold a safe space for you. So for you to just sit.
Thank you. I need to process this.
That. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. I need a safe zone. We didn't have safe zones.
I know, right? It's like, get on with it. Deal with it.
No, exactly.
Yeah.
We were told, stop crying or I will give you something to cry about.
Right.
Mom, I broke my arm. That is of no consequence. You get over it right now.
What? Deal with it.
Yeah. I'm building the bridge.
When I grew up, I didn't get it.
I walked to school both ways uphill in the snow. There's starving kids in China. You eat that.
We had Africa. You got China.
Oh, you had Africa. Well, we probably had that too. When the "We Are the World" thing came out, they probably pivoted to Africa for that. How how traumatic is that to a whole generation of kids? You see these like skeleton, like that is really traumatizing. And now we got a generation of like overweight middle-aged people because we're like, we got to clean our plate, otherwise those starving kids in Africa, I
know. Susan's saying my generation was India.
Oh wow. Like the level of guilt trips, there could be starving people in Phoenix, but we don't want to use them as the example. It's India or Africa.
It's just somewhere that isn't here so that you can't prove it. That's basically what it is.
Exactly.
Do as I say, not as I do. That's what I got.
Yes. Those were good ones. Stop
being so lippy. Do what I say, not as I do. I'll be like, that doesn't make any sense. Like,
yeah,
I even knew that.
So yeah, these are the great euphemisms that we grew up with. Like, what do we tell our kids? I don't even. I think the main one is like seek to understand is probably the one that we would tell our kids, but that's not really being like insensitive and like we don't care. Just go live your life and leave me alone. Like
circle. All of our kids just used to laugh at us and go, "Shut up! I'm not listening." And then all of a sudden, when you hear one of them say, "Oh, you should seek to understand," it's like, yes, finally. And then they laugh about it and pretend.
Yeah. Then they don't acknowledge that, like we'll just pretend like that never happened.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Robert, you don't do that again. I mean, if I had $1 every time I heard those things, right?
Right.
Yeah. It's so interesting that like how that is perceived too. Like when we were kids, if we'd have gotten spanked in the ass or smacked in the face, nobody, like in the store or somewhere public, like nobody would have cared. They'd have been like, that's good parenting. But if you whack your kid in the ass now, you're a child abuser. You just can't even do the stuff that got done to us. Like my mom used to leave us in the car in the summertime. Like, not trying to throw my mom under the bus here, but like it'd be summertime. You're sitting out in the you're like, what the hell is taking so long?
Yeah, sweating.
Just get the Chips Ahoy and then let's get out of here.
Oh my God. Well, that's funny because it's at the same time. See, it's 10 to 7. This always happens, or 6:50 as you want to call it, is that we end up coming to the same subject, which I have written down here, which was corporal punishment. Do you remember we got here last time? Is it okay to like slap your kids or like, do you remember it was like when you were at school and you got punished and got sent to the
principal? with Mr. Hitty and the kindergarten teacher? I shared that little. Yeah. Yeah, there was but yeah, it's all different now, and you can't even do that as a parent, And if you're, if you're that type of parent publicly, you got to be careful because and the kids now know that they can call child services, and then you end up, in a whole situation there.
Right.
It's if you've got a kid that
hit me. I'm just going to call child services. It's like, oh my God, right. Call them. Like, how are you going to call them? Do you even know the number? It's like, it's just stupid.
ChatGPT, you know.
Right. Yeah. But they
These
don't
kids
know how to use a telephone. They don't want to call anyone and speak. They
who do
want
I
to email.
text? Who do
The
I
kids-
text for 911? Is there an app for 911?
I don't want to speak to anyone.
You just enter your emergency via text. What's going on? There's someone in the house.
Yeah. Oh my God. My mum from time to time would bang our heads together. She was British. Yes, exactly. Yeah, that was exactly that. I'll bash our heads together, knock some sense into you. That's what we got told.
My grandma did that. My grandma did that to my it was my grandma did that to my mom.
Right.
And that just seems like my mom had a paddle, like it was called Heat for the Seat.
We talked about this.
And
should we be bringing this up in the public domain?
I mean, only my brother. It only was ever used on my brother. Since he's not on tonight, I can say that. So, no, I think I had it used on me once, and I was like, I don't want that again. That's funny.
Is it in English? I don't know.
What's the number for 9? Hey, look it up. I mean, you gotta look it up.
We had to dial 999.
Okay.
Yeah. My mom would knock our heads together as well. Yeah. Susan's got that. So that must be a thing then. This must be a thing of our parents' age groups that they would bash our heads together.
Yeah, I would not. I would not like that. My mom was a face slapper too.
Oh, really?
I don't know if you know this or not. I'm a little bit of a smart ass.
Really?
A little bit. And my mom, being a single parent, had to, maintain control, and it was like nothing like whack. It was just more like just quick little whatever, a little potch or whatever you call it, right? Yeah, I didn't like that though. I didn't like that. But yet the smart assness and smart mouth continued. It just I just had to dodge.
Did you ever get your mouth washed out with soap?
No, I did not. But that, I think my brother had to.
Oh, just as I said it, look, Sue said I would wash my kids out with soap if they were being smart asses. That's Italian.
I dodged that bullet. Yeah, that was, I did. Oh, yeah, pull on the, wait, which one? Did I click off something that you did? Here, hang on one sec. Pull on the ear doesn't leave marks. I don't you talk about prove it. Hey, Brad's dropping dimes over here. He's like, yeah, in case you ever need to know, right?
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yep, single parents. It's tough. It's tough when you're a single parent having to do the work of two people at once. That's tough. So you do definitely have to maintain order, right? So,
or the threat of order, I guess.
Yeah, I think just the threat of turning off the internet would probably do it.
Right? Yeah, give me a
Wi-Fi
phone.
off, right?
Yeah.
I
used to. Well, one of my kids is on here. She can remember what I did. I just thought my kids were harder on themselves than I ever was. So I would ask them what punishment they would want if they got cut out. And they're like, oh, take my phone. I'm like, okay, thanks. And how long should I keep it for? A week. Okay. I was never going to do that, but I'm like, that's what they feel. Also, they used to tell me like how serious what they'd actually done or not. I could determine whether they were lying or being honest with me because they would punish themselves.
That's funny.
Ruby might be able to confirm that there.
Ruby's put all that. She's just like compartmentalized that into place that she doesn't want to. She's like, I don't remember. Yeah. Robert threatened to call CPS. His mom said, I wish you would. They can deal with you. Here you go.
Yeah.
Robert, I wouldn't mess around with your mom, man. She kept you guys in order, man. That's awesome. I'm scared of her now.
Yeah.
Not really. She's awesome. No, that's hilarious. I wish you would. Then they can deal with it.
Yeah. I actually used to say that to my mum. My mum used to say that she was going to call child services and they would take me away. I'd be like, great, then I get away from you. That's how I used to
Or were they going to take me? For you, it was like, let's go to Spain for the holiday. Right. Let's go to Spain for the holiday. Yeah.
I was lippy. I was an only child. I had a crazy mom. So I learned all the retorts.
Yeah.
Katana says, I would, what was that? Where are we? I would get flicked on the head or the mouth if I was cheeky. They usually shut. Getting flicked hurts.
Flicked or flipped? Just
flipped,
asking.
Like a flip,
no,
like
I'm
that.
Kidding. This goes back really to hurts. Flick off.
Yeah,
flick off.
Yeah.
Okay. Just comes full circle. It's like a Seinfeld episode where it all comes full circle.
It all goes back round.
Yeah. If you were cheeky, see correct me if I'm wrong, Katana, your family is from like kind of British by a couple or English a couple generations ago, right? Like the Newfie side of your family, if I'm not mistaken, right? Like, correct me if I'm wrong, because it's like, what is this?
I was told have fun in the foster home if I got threatened. Yeah, his grandma was English, right?
Yeah, that's what your
parents were Canadian. Yeah.
Yeah, so there's English lineage there.
Yeah. Or threaten no horses.
Ruby. Yeah, you keep doing it, Ruby. You won't get to ride any horses. Okay, yeah. I'm good. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, I'm trying to think of the worst punishment I think I ever had was my brother and I were talking during church, and we were supposed to go to the circus back when circuses were like
going back home.
What? No, I was a kid. I was like 10 years old.
You were going back home to the circus. Oh my God.
I see what you're saying. Yeah. Getting back with my peeps. Yeah. So we were supposed to go to the circus. And we were talking during church, shocking. And I mean, I sang the songs. I just didn't listen to the whole sermon and everything, right? But no, I don't remember. But but we were talking, and my mom said, if you don't stop talking, you're not going to be able to go to the circus. And for a 10-year-old that didn't have all the modern conveniences that kids have today, like the circus was like, I was really looking forward to that. And we didn't get to go. My mom, to her credit, didn't cave in. Those circus tickets just went wasted. Like we just didn't get to go.
Wow.
Yeah, that was brutal. That was a tough one. But that from a kid standpoint, because that was pretty good. Other than a little lippy, I was a little lippy, but I was a pretty good kid. I didn't do too much. But
it's like the thing. I think we might have mentioned this last week. Is like the threat of being grounded back when we were kids was a big deal because we were just out all the time. We were trying to get out of our parents' houses. We were out riding bikes, running through the woods, doing all sorts of things. And if you couldn't go out, like that was brutal. But now it doesn't work because kids don't go out. They don't want to do anything. They'd rather, why would I go out if I can sit here and talk to my friend on FaceTime and eat takeout and be in my bed and be all warm with everything I've got with my pets? Why would I go out anywhere? Like they just want to stay home. So the grounding thing doesn't work anymore.
Yeah. Yeah. Because they're just as comfortable being in their bedroom as they are probably more comfortable than out and about in a lot of cases. Exactly. Right. So at least as younger kids. Yeah.
We'll take away your phone.
Get an EMP for the house, right? Just no electronics. Sorry, kids. Gonna be some.
God. That's hilarious.
There's going to be a bonfire and some candles tonight. So.
Hilarious. We could turn on the electrical surge. So every time they try and touch their devices, they get electric shocks.
Wow, that escalated quickly.
Hilarious.
Oh, yeah.
And then you do it.
Have you ever run into an electric fence? Yeah. Have we talked about this on this? Yeah, I think we did, right? Like, yeah.
No, I don't think so. I mean,
this is episode 9.
You ran into an electric fence at the barn once. It was hilarious. Sadie's my other daughter.
It's no joke. Like running into an electric fence, you think, oh, come on, it's just this little wire. No, it hurts like hell. There's a reason why large animals, way bigger than us, just stop when they get close to it because they don't want to feel that,
Yeah.
And this is what you're advocating as like punishment if the kids you didn't empty the dishwasher.
It's like the dogs with the shock collars. Not that we shock our dogs, but they vibrate, right? And it's the same thing. So I don't know.
Yeah, Axel loves the when we get that collar out. It's so funny how he just starts cowering. He's just like, "All right, you little punk."
See, Susan says she did that in Idaho, running away from cows.
This happened to me. The same thing, Susan. I was in back my hometown in Illinois, and we had gotten tired of jumping the tracks where there was this hill where you could like go fast and then jump the tracks, like using our buddy's mom's Astro minivan. Like we kind of got tired of that. So then we're like, all right, what's next? We're gonna go tip a cow. We're like, oh, okay. So we found this farm and we walked out into the pasture. And one, I forget who it was in the front. Not that anyone would know, but like one of my buddies ran into the electric fence and was like, ah! We never even made it to the cow. So yeah, I tried to go tip a cow once, but that's as far as we got. The electric fence thwarted our effort. Did Susan just do a 6'7" reference?
Maybe
6'7".
Yeah.
Just kidding.
Donna's raiding a garden for carrots, and her friend ran into an electric fence.
It escalates the whole situation very quickly because it goes from just
stories. This is what happens when you have to get out and do shit.
You're out there with a purpose, like to raid a garden for carrots or tip a cow, and then one of your friends runs into an electric fence, and the whole night changes. Everything's different. 6'7".
Yeah. There you go, Rubes.
Yeah, it's a thing. So I don't recommend whether intentionally or accidentally putting yourself in harm's way of an electric fence, especially if the juice is amped up a little bit, because that is no fun. Yeah. And you city slickers, you probably never had to deal with that, did you, Kirsty?
No.
Exactly.
I did play in the country. My grandparents lived in the countryside, but yeah, no, I didn't. I never had an encounter with an electric fence.
Well, consider yourself lucky because as Donna and I can attest, it's nothing to be trifled with.
I was busy fighting off gangs on the streets.
Right. I believe that.
Yeah.
You were like the Sharks and the Jets in West Side Story.
Right, yeah. The streets of Hertfordshire.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Well, cool. We made it to 7 o'clock. Another episode of Meat Sweats and Menopause, episode 9. So we get to double-digit episodes next week.
Yeah, there we go.
So yeah, just for a reminder, everyone, before we wrap this up, it is 6 o'clock Arizona time, which is still Mountain Standard. So basically, like California. So like Pacific Daylight Savings, right? So 3 hours behind East Coast, 2 hours behind the Midwest. For Canada, the folks in Calgary, it's an hour behind you guys, and because you guys are Mountain Daylight Savings. So I think we got it all covered. And if anyone has any thoughts or suggestions about times and so forth, we're open to it. We're just trying to find something that fits for everyone, that everyone's had a chance to kind of settle in and be a part of it. So thank you to everyone. I really appreciate the support. This is a lot of fun. I always love what bubbles up and just kind of organically comes out. And this has been great. So I'm going to work on being the scapegoat all week.
I want that shirt so bad. Thanks for that. That really tickled me. I don't know why. But thanks, everyone. It was great to see you again. Hope to see you again next week. And yeah, if you got any ideas, or if you want to join us, if you want to come in and instead of typing, you can chat. We can do that too. We can get you to come in and join us. So that'll be fun too. Go Lions, says Brad.
Love you too, Rubes.
Bye, everybody. Love you all.
Hi, Jills. Go Bears. Brad, that's for you.
Right.
Thanks, y'all. Take care.
Take care, everyone.